Hey, today I'm going to do a quick comparison between the Yagud and the Yemsd walking pads here, show you everything you need to know and all of the features and the pros and cons of each and overall which one I prefer. So the Yagud's weight capacity is 265 pounds with a max speed of 3.8 and the Yemsd's weight capacity is 330 pounds with a max speed of 3.8 and I'm about 240 pounds, so I've pushed it a little bit with this one, but I haven't had this one quite as long as this one. Now I've had the Yemsd for 8 months and I've definitely put it through a lot, but I haven't had to do any belt adjustments or aligning the belt, whereas I've only had this one for about a month and a half or 2 months, and I've had to do like 4 or 5 belt adjustments. So that's gonna be a big downside to this one. But let's go ahead and actually test them out. So first, just show you what they have. It comes with an extra battery and a oil, and then the remote itself. Now the Yemsd, this one does not come with batteries. It takes 2 AAA batteries, which you'll have to have yourself. So just keep that in mind. And then oil, and they both come with a tool like this. Let's go ahead and see how quiet the Yagud is. So this one you can pause, so I'm just resuming where I left off. It goes up by 0.1, you can hold it down. Let's go to 2.0. Like I said, max speed is 3.8. It's going to rotate through the time, distance, calories, and speed. I like the calories because it shows it in like the 100th decimal, as you can see. It just feels like you're doing more. So this one's a little bit loud, but let's go ahead and compare it to the Yemsd. So I just paused it. When you resume, it's going to start at the starting speed. Now this one does not have a pause feature. But let's go ahead. It also starts out at 0.8 instead of 0.6. Let's get it up to 2.0. Now this one definitely feels slower for 2.0. I usually have it around 2.5 or 2.8 with it. But as I'm using it for under my desk, as I'm working and stuff, I recommend doing lower speeds and just be careful. But this one definitely is quieter. Now the downside is it doesn't have a pause feature, so you're just gonna have to turn it off. Or sometimes what I've done is have it on low speed if I wanna like continue the workout and then go grab a drink and then go back on it, leaving it at that low speed. Now let's talk about realigning. Since I've had to do this for the Yagud multiple times, haven't had to do it for the Yemsd, but it's gonna be the same. It comes with a tool. And then here it actually shows you what to do as well. But basically you're just gonna go ahead and on the back of it, you're gonna insert the tool and then you're gonna twist it to whatever direction it tells you. And you're gonna do quarter turns. And what I recommend as well is have it on a very low speed, like just the starting speed, and make your adjustments and then see where it ends up going. Like just go, like turn as you go and just see where it aligns, if it needs more. So that way you don't have to turn it back on, readjust, and then you've like overdone it and you have to go back and undo what you just did. So it just makes it a little bit easier that way. Haven't had to do that for this one, but it's the same idea. You just go in the back here and very simple, very easy to do. And then that's also a way that you can loosen the belt so that you can add the oil to the middle of the belt, which I've done a couple times for this. I've only done it once for this, but very simple to do, very easy. But because of those things, I think the Yagud has like cooler features and stuff, but because of having to adjust it so many times, which is just a little bit tedious, I definitely will say my preference is the Yemsd, but you can't go wrong with either.